Hello, my friends. Ash here with Gents. Hope you guys are doing well. The time is upon us to roast once again. You guys have been sending in your collections hardcore, asking for the roast, and the roast you will receive. By the way, if you want to be part of a future roast, go ahead and shoot me your collection to gentsonline@gmail.com. Just put in the title of the email, collection roast or something. I don't know. I have not prepared for this at all. We're going in blind, just going through some of these submissions. Let's see what we find. Let's do it. Up first, we have Martine. Thank you for sending your collection for roasting. Least favorite to favorite from left to right. And then your picture is sideways, so I guess it's from top to bottom. Top is your least favorite. Well, you've got a heck of a collection here. 6 fragrances. You're really going overboard, spending way too much money. You need to get control of yourself. Dial it in, man. And I like to see that all of these are cheapies as well. You're really just going all out, trying to smell the best in the room, best in the place. Your most favorite being Mont Blanc Individual. I've got to say, I do not agree with that. Nah. Man, I would take that Nautica Voyage, that bottled tonic, Cool Water Intense over Individual all day. But it does look like you're drowning in freshies, so that's great. You're really well prepared when it comes to fall and winter time. I don't want to roast you too much though. We've all been there, only being able to afford $20 fragrances. I've been there. You're there currently. In all honesty though, wear whatever makes you happy, man. Now we have Marco, fragrance roast. Hey Ash, go ahead and roast my collection. All right, let's see if I can. I was about to say some things that could be construed as hurtful, but then I saw your bottle of Fahrenheit over there. And also your bottle of Drakkar Noir, but you need a bigger bottle. I don't like that derpy looking bottle you have there. As far as popular designers go, you got a lot of really good ones here. So I can give you a pass on that. I feel like you got Tom Ford fabulous just because you were wanting to be edgy and you thought it was cool that it had the F word in there. Yeah, don't need Tobacco Vanille, don't need Tuscan Leather, don't need Oud Wood, Tobacco Oud, any of those, but then one comes out with the F word and you go... Wow. Ditch the Club de Nuit, man. Just buy 1 million. It'll fit in better with the rest of your collection. Club de Nuit Intense. So many people have it. It's hard to kind of rag on it. The K Eau de Toilette looks like you like a lot. I'm not going to hate on you for that. You get a pass for that because of the vintage Fahrenheit. Actually, because of the vintage Fahrenheit, you can ignore everything I said, I guess. I guess that's the rule of the roast. If you go ahead and throw in a vintage bottle of something, you get an automatic pass. Richard, you have sent me your collection to roast and you have put nothing in here. Just the picture, no words. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Not a lot. You know, As far as tiny collections go, it could be a lot worse. The Fahrenheit, again, I'm digging that. Baby bottle of Sauvage, so you like it enough to own it, but not enough to wear it a whole lot. You have the random Boss Orange in there, just kind of looking weird. Kind of reminding me of the one, which is what it probably should have been in your collection. I mean, it doesn't smell like the one. You should have the one in your collection, not Boss. That's what I'm saying. L'Homme Ideal Cool really sticking out here. Not the easiest to find as far as discounted prices go. L'Homme Ideal Cologne, much better, but rest in peace, have some to chat for that one. And I gotta say, putting the humongous bottle of the Dior Homme Intense right there in the front has to score you some points. But you do have the bottle facing the wrong way, so you lose points for that. But then you gain points again for putting your collection on your bed, which is the tried, tested, and true way that all fragrance aficionados should showcase their collection. Go to your bed, take everything off your shelf, put it onto the bed, take a picture. The softness, the cushioning of the bed is good for the bottles. And it also is a top-notch look as well. Also, if you just have a ton of crap laying on your dresser, I guess the bed's easier to do. Thank you, Richard, for sending that in. Also, shout out to Marco. I don't remember if I gave him a shout out or not. Now we got Jean, a 15-year-old from the Philippines. Been watching videos ever since he discovered a liking for fragrances, and he's a fan. Shout out. If I screwed your name up, I'm really sorry. You, my friend, your collection is starting. I gotta say, not what I myself would choose to start a collection, but we all start somewhere. I'm glad that you left the Invictus in the box so as not to taunt me further that one of the 3 fragrances that you decided to get is That one, I could point you to about 150 other ones that maybe you'd want to go for. The Joe Malone does stick out a little bit there. Wood Sage and Sea Salt. If I were you, of those three, just wear that Joe Malone until it runs out. Yeah. But then again, you are 15. I don't know. I guess we're the Invictus, dude. Invictus. Bane of my existence. David. I'm sure I'll catch flack for the ones left out of the case. Don't worry, I plan to expand. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't gonna give you flack, but now I will. Take that Club de Nuit milestone, get it out of there. Take that Salvatore Ferragamo behind it, get it out of there. Get the Nautica Voyage out of there, dude. What do you get the Voyage in the case for? Put the Dolce & Gabbana in, put the Fahrenheit in. The other two you can leave out, because that is not a vintage bottle of dirty English. I can tell by the trash-looking cap. Don't worry, I have one myself, but I also have the vintage bottle. Or maybe the Individual, get that out of the case, man. Come on, some of these need to be out. Put the Fahrenheit in. Is that Kenneth Cole? Bro, you can't have Kenneth Cole in there and leave the D&G out. You can't leave the Fahrenheit out and put a friggin' Kenneth Cole in the case, dude. Get rid of the Kenneth Cole. All that said, I do like the weird see-through treasure box case that you have going on here. That's pretty cool. And you know, I like to see some of the fragrances that you have here. I'm digging some of these selections. Of course, the Dior Homme Intense in the back there. That's a classic, you gotta have it. Code Absolute, Spice Bomb Extreme. One random little Parfums de Marly in there. Prada L'Homme, which looks like it's gotten some heavy use. And that's one thing I like to see here, assuming that the bottles are down because you're actually wearing them. I like to see that you're really giving these some use. Johan, you are the best fragrance YouTuber. I don't know about that. Here is my collection. Oh no, it's sideways again. Ugh, through the magic of editing. I really like your appreciation of the older school fragrances here. You and I share that. We're kindred spirits. That's why you said I'm the best, right? Just because of my love of Drakkar Noir. That's basically it. So with the Drakkar Noir, once again, I can see that you're putting this in here, trying to make me not roast you. And it's gonna work again. Ah, dang it. The first thing that jumps out to me though is that bottle of Abercrombie & Fitch Woods. That is pretty cool. And I actually want it.
Give it to me.
I guess it would be cooler if you had a vintage bottle of Cool Water or a vintage bottle of Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, or if you got rid of that Nautica fragrance, which is complete trash. But on the whole, this batch of misfit old school fragrances, all of them being released before the year 2000. Your collection is stuck firmly in the past. You have no need for infotainment screens in your car or smartphones, or PlayStation 5s or 4K TVs. You have a need for none of that, because you, my friend, are apparently stuck in the 90s, and I'm here for it. Collection to be roasted from Matt. I've worked really hard at my collection and presentation of it. I would love for you to roast it and have your opinion on it. Whoa! Dude, your collection looks like the red light district Kabukicho in Tokyo. There is a lot going on here. I don't know where to start. First off, I can tell that you have worked on it and it looks good. I'm gonna be honest here. But that's because I'm a sucker for neon and bright lights and stuff like that. I'm a product of the time that I grew up in. I worked in an arcade with neon lights everywhere and video games flashing 24/7, just having an epileptic seizure every day at work. I love it. So something like this that some people might say is gaudy and tacky and overblown, to me, it's just sweet. I do question the demon hand / dragon claw type deal that is apparently coming out of your wall. Do you like metal music? Do you like Dungeons and Dragons? Do you like playing Dungeons and Dragons while listening to metal music, or metal music perhaps about Dungeons and Dragons? Or maybe Dragon Force? That's kind of like a combination of the two, kind of? No, dude, I don't listen to Dragon Force. I listen to Opeth. Get with it. Anybody out there listen to Opeth? No, you? Cool. Actually, let's look at the collection now instead of just being distracted by everything. Everything looks to be sorted by house. I mean, it's pretty clean, you know, it looks good. I imagine that you have to be crazy careful getting the bottles out from the back. I wonder how much they get used, you know? You stick them back there and you look at it and you're like, I would wear that. But there's like a 75% chance that when I reach back there to get it and pull it out, that I take half the shelf with it. Trust me, I know. Reach for something in the back, you think you've got clearance? Nope. That bottle on the front's going down. You're gonna clip it on the way out. Bing! Collection is cool though, man. You put in some work there. Thank you for sending it in. And I keep forgetting, if I didn't think anybody specifically by name, my bad. I mean to, but I forget. And we will finish it up with Grant. He's a longtime subscriber. Please roast my collection. It would be an honor to have me roasted. All right, Grant, let's see what we can do. Once again, Grant coming through in the clutch, putting the fragrances on the bed. That is a 10 out of 10 presentation. What we just saw with the lighting and the shelves and the fragrances being sorted by brand and all that stuff looking real nice. Dude, that's not what you need. Just put it on your bed and then that's a 10 out of 10 automatic. Boom. So easy. 10 out of 10. I guess it would be more difficult. You know, you'd have to take the whole shelf and just kind of dump it out like this under the bed. But it's so worth it. Think of how awesome it would look. All right. Now, I want to say I love the baby bottles, the tiny little Fendies. You put those up in the corner. Technically, you own the fragrance, right? Like you can go on to Fragrantica and you can mark it. Oh yeah, I own that. Checked. And those little Perry Ellis ones too. Nice. Love a baby bottle. I'm proud of you, Grant. Want you to know that. That Drakkar Noir, I see that. Doing good, man. Doing the Lord's work. We're bringing it back. Drakkar Noir is coming back, baby. It's going to be like the 80s all over again. 80s, Drakkar Noir, heyday. Everybody blasting it full force, choking out anyone that dares question why you would be wearing Drakkar Noir in 2022. The answer is because it's awesome. That's why. The two Dossier fragrances in the corner, I think you can lose those. Yeah, just get... Dossier reached out to me probably 40 times wanting me to do sponsored videos for them. I didn't. Instead, I bought 3 from their website and I didn't really like them. Dossier. Dossier. It's like the real thing, but worse. I like that you put the Toy Boy and the Phantom bottles next to each other, so it's like they're a couple. It's like they're dating a robot and a weird big-headed friggin' teddy bear. Question is, which one of those fragrances is better? Which one would you rather wear, a Toy Boy or Phantom? Everybody in the comments fight about that. Phantom or Toy Boy, battle to the death. You're taking one of those bottles and you have to wear it for the rest of your life. Which one you taking? Overall, Grant, looks like you're covered in pretty much any situation here. I like some of the new fragrances that you've picked up. Luna Rossa Ocean is good. I like the new Dior Homme Sport. Ralph's Club is actually surprisingly solid, even though a lot of people are going to say it's very boring. Thank you, Grant, for sending that in. I appreciate all your support and keep on growing, you know? Keep on with your fragrance journey. Find stuff that you love. Find new things that interest you. All right, that is going to do it. Another roast in the books. Like I said before, you want to be roasted, send me your collection, gentsensonline@gmail.com. Also, if you want to be featured in a normal collection video, I do those too. And same thing, just don't put that you want to be roasted. Say no roast, please. Don't do it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for your support. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you tomorrow with another fragrance video. Shout out to everybody that sent me their stuff. You guys are best.